Militant affection. Militant affection.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Militant Affection. And this is going to be my last podcast in my current apartment. I am moving. And if you're worried about last episode, where I sounded very sad and was very drunk, I'm fine. I'm just trying to be a vulnerable boy. A little vulnerable boy. I'm so sad living. This one I'm full of notes. I got notes out the ass notes. I got notes for your ass. I got, excuse me, mister, do you have any notes for my ass? Yes, I have some notes I can shove directly into your ass, sir. Oh, thank you, sir. Oh, how many notes do you have? I have unlimited notes to shove into your ass. But what about these notes do you think is going to be helpful to me? Well, they have a lot of good info about life and the world and taking care of yourself, you know, and not fucking up and being a responsible man. Like, give me some examples of how you will be responsible. Well, you take care of your finances, you know? You find a nice pussy to come in. If you're a fella, if you're a lady, you find a gigantic cock to smash your pussy until you explode with jism. You maybe you have a friend or two. You know, you can't trust anyone. I can't trust anyone. No, don't trust anyone. You know, this world it's a dark place. You know, people try to fuck with you. People are trying to get rank at any moment in your life, so don't trust anyone. But I mean, if I can't trust anyone, how can I live? I don't know, you know? I don't know. I am 31 years old, and I don't know. I don't know the answers to anything. I'm having a fictional conversation with myself right now, and I don't think it's solving anything. Oh, but what if I'm gay? Well, then you're gonna fuck dudes. Well, then you're gonna fuck dudes. I went to a bar last night. I got a little drink and drew. I drank a fair amount of IPAs, which stands for IP AIDS. My urine contains AIDS. IP AIDS. Damn, I was going to call this episode I Committed Suicide last episode. Because last episode I was a fucking drunk as a skunk and like one of my buddies texted me to see if I was okay. But I think calling this one IP AIDS is actually a better title. So let me write that down. But yeah, don't worry about me. I'm okay. I guess if you know me, I'm very I like to be alone, live an alone life. And doing this podcast every week and having to fill it with good contento has really shown my true colors as a man and my sensitive art self. Oh my God. So you're learning a lot about me. And I haven't had a guest in a while. I think you guys like the guest episodes. Maybe you don't. Maybe you should visit patreon.com/MattMillerComedy and donate money. And maybe then I'll start having guests. But you know, this is real self-reflection on myself. IP AIDS. So, what was I going to talk about? Oh, I went to a bar last night, and it was like this real towny bar, so I'm moving. I have to move. My rent went up. And I was hanging with my girlfriend. My bitch. That's my bitch. Me and my bitch went down to the bar. And it was a real towny bar that had a whole cast of characters where the bartender knew everyone's name and stuff. There was Nick. There was karaoke, right? There was karaoke. And this guy, Nick, was there. He put down like a wad of cash. Excuse me. And every time he ordered a drink, she would take out of the wad of cash. And he sang a Puddle of Mud songs. He was an Asian guy, I don't know, maybe mid-30s. he decided to sing "Puddle of Mud." That was his big song. Control. There was another guy next to him who was an old guy who was just pounding Guinnesses like one after another, watching golf on TV, pounding Guinnesses, and then he switched to Corona because build the wall, and and then there was another guy next to me, a Jimmy who was a staunch Trump supporter who had an Asian friend, and he was talking to his Asian friend about how much he loved Trump, and his Asian friend was like, "Yeah, white power." And Jimmy liked to do the karaoke. He liked to get a little shitty, get a little drunk and drew. The bartender is very nice. Gave me and my lady, my bitch, a free IPA. We drank a fucking lot of beers, like a fucking time. And then there was this chick, Alice, who was this old bitch. She was like, I don't know. She had to be in her 70s. She looked old as shit. And she was like rocking out on fucking karaoke. She did a little George Michael. Is it George Michael? I Want Your Sex. She was like, I want your sex. She actually sounded like a child. She had a very like childlike voice. She's like, I want your sex. And then me and my lady did a little karaoke ourselves, did a little Weezer. Did a little, what else did we do? A little Benny and the Jets. And then we did another song. I'm trying to think what else we did. We did 3 songs, And then, people liked it. The bar filled out. But the bar was filled with a cast of local characters. And it was interesting to see just this whole life force in this bar of people who go, and the bartender knows everyone. And this is just their weekend. This is just what everyone does on their weekend. They go to this bar, they sing karaoke, and they go home. And that's their life, They work a little jobby. I'm assuming a lot here. Work a little jobby job on the weekend. They go to the bar, sing a little karaoke, feel alive for a minute, and then go back to the coal mine and die in 20 years. Or something like that. And life is just hard, People get their shit out at any moment. Maybe they go and they sing a little, what would be a fun song to sing? Like the 9 Inch Nails song, Closer? And there's like, I wanna fuck you like an animal. I wanna lick you in Mars. Just making up lyrics. I wanna touch your little scrotum. I'm actually gay in this bar. I wanna lick your penis. I wanna suck on your balls. I wanna evacuate your apartment. There's too many bugs in this bar. Just whatever nonsensical shit. But yeah, it's a weird eco life. People, these are real towny ass folks. Simpletons, as I would say. Don't think a lot about things. Not like me. Not like me, who's a fucking genius ass motherfucker. IPAs. Kobe Bryant died today. He crashed his helicopter, and his daughter died, which is really the saddest part about that. His young-ass daughter died. He died. He could have been a rapist. I don't know. Everyone's up in arms on the internet. And frankly, I didn't read into it. But I'm a Celtics fan, so fuck Kobe and the Lakers. I don't wish death upon everyone. I'm very morally sound man. I'm a morally sound man, and that's really too bad. That I don't wish death. I don't wish death on anyone. Even if you're the worst possible person on earth, I am against the death penalty. That is just some politics about me that I will not change. If I was one of the guys working, and there's a guy on death penalty, maybe like a Jeffrey Dahmer type, what did he eat people and whatever? I'm gonna sneeze. I literally just sneeze and burp this is just me as an honest man. I'm a sneezer and a burper. But if I had to kill Jeffrey Dahmer and he was in there, I don't know what he sounded like, but he's like, oh, I loved eating women's pussies. And by eating them, I mean chomping on them and ripping their lips off and crunching on their fucking labia. I'd be like, I can't kill you. I cannot kill a man that eats a woman's labia. I want to know what it's like to chew down on fucking pussy lips and taste the inside. That's fucking gross. Actually, disregard everything I just said. Just forget anything. Forget listening to this. But yeah, morally, that's it's too bad. It's never. We shouldn't celebrate death, even when Hitler died. We shouldn't celebrate it because, frankly, some of his ideas about Jews not so bad. I can say that. I'm a Jew myself. I can say kike. I can say kike all I want. I can say kikel dikel kike kike kike. Everybody ride a bike. Everybody on a trike. Everybody is named Mike. Actually, it's not. They're not like hippid dippid doppid dyke. I can say dyke too. Because I'm a lesbian. I'm actually a thespian. I'm an actor. Check out @MattMillerReal on Instagram. I'm burping like a motherfucker. I drank all fucking weekend. I was just fucking drinking like a motherfucker. I just put out a new video on New Year's. It's getting some pretty good feedback. People are liking it. I love you all. I love everyone. But yeah, I've been drinking a lot. Let me take a little sip. I bought like this 12% beer, this Flying Dog Double Dog, and I fucking killed me the other night. Drank like 5 of them and just put me out. I was revealing to people that, dark stuff from my past that I have trouble talking about. I think in the last episode, I talked about it. Just about how, like, certain, like, things I've blacked out about my childhood of maybe sexual misconduct that even right now I can't even tell you, but maybe one day I'll be more open to tell you exactly what happened, once I get a lot of fucking double dogs in me. couple of doubly fucking dogs in me. I'm like a fat shit. I've been trying to lose weight. I've been eating Cheerios because they're low in sugar. And Cheerios fucking suck. And my fucking lady was like, yeah, Cheerios are like baby food and you're an adult. And I was like, fuck, IP AIDS. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not supposed to be eating like pizza or chips or dessert or candy or anything, and I ate some chips prior to this. I drank some diet soda. I'm not supposed to have soda. I don't know. I ate some almond butter. It was called Barney butter, and put some jam on it on some toast. That's pretty much just dessert. But almond butter and fucking jam. I'm not fooling anyone. Drinking a fucking iced coffee with milk in it. Skim milk, because I'm working on that. I can't even get fucking boners anymore. This is a lot of info for you guys. A lot of info. Can't even get fucking boners anymore. I gotta exercise. I'm gonna start exercising again. We have a big problem in America with non-exercising, and we're all going crazy. But I think exercising is actually good for you. To exercise. It's nice. It's nice to do a little running, a little walking. Look at some nice bitches at the fucking gym. Be like, oh, what you doing? A little squats? Oh, look at how you pop your pussy. Be like, yo, bitch, you popping your pussy over there? She's like, yeah. Your dick's hanging out. Be like, oh, shit, my dick be popping out of my fucking pants. She's like, hey, you ain't got no boner. I'm like, I can't get no boner. I'm a fat shit. I'm a millennial. Millennials don't get boners anymore. We just walk around. We live on the internet. We got Reddit. We got fucking 4chan. We got TikTok. We don't even live in reality. Boners is reality. We live on the internet. We got Twitter. We got Facebook. We got Instagram. I don't know. It's a weird impression of a millennial, but you don't even need to exist in the real world. You can just exist online and never see the natural things of things. The nice thing about being in New York is, all the races are pretty similar. All the genders are pretty similar. We just take the subway together. We all just stand there and then we go to work. We don't complain or whatever. We're not getting mad at each other. Everyone just does their shit because we gotta do our shit because that's fucking life. You just do your fucking shit because that's fucking life. We're complaining about things constantly. constantly complaining, fucking complaining about comedians saying dumb shit, and it's just like, who gives a fuck? I'm littered with fucking shit. I'm a fucking half a Jew, and Jews are all fucked up. If that's something you don't know about fucking Jews, we're all fucked up. We got all kinds of sicknesses. I can't smell shit. I don't know. Only half a Jew, so I can't even take full credit. But yeah, things are fine. I mean, they're not fine. There's lots of problems, but I don't know. Everyone's just doing their shit. Everyone's just doing their shit, I don't even know what I'm talking about right now. Just wiping my fucking face, blowing my nose. Fucking, I got dust everywhere. I gotta move. I've been packing all my shit. Just fucking sneezing and fucking inhaling all this dust. I found an SD card that I hadn't seen in a while, and I wonder if on it probably has me fucking jerking off. I was trying to film myself jerking off for a while so I could sell it to gay dudes on the internet. And I think I still might do that. And I'm glad I found this SD card so I can see my little fucking dick and fucking cocked off. And I used to, when I moved here, I moved to this little Asian kid's apartment. I didn't have much shit. It was a tiny ass apartment, and I barely saw my other little Asian ass roommates. They're like Chinese exchange students, and I would film myself in this tiny apartment, just fucking jerking my little cock and being like, "Yeah, bitch, you wanna fucking suck my cock?" And I'm like, I'm gonna sell this on the internet and make money. That was my idea. I'm gonna sell this shit on the internet and make some little cashola for my tola. I sold all my fucking books I had. I made $20. Well, it was books and CDs and DVDs. Made maybe $20 selling it online. Damn, that was such an interesting time when I moved to New York, I didn't have a job, and it was $600 a month flat in Sunset Park. In this tiny Asian kid's apartment. There was a Subway across the street that I would always eat at. Get constant drink refills and fucking kill a fucking sub, and that was my food. And then one time I went to there's a lot of Asian markets, and I remember I got I used the stove once there. There was no oven. I used the stove once. I got chicken, and the chicken was more bloody than I've ever seen chicken. It was very I don't know. It wasn't it wasn't sanitized like I'm used to in the nice white fucking supermarkets. Yeah, that whole time, that was I lived there 3 months. I kept breaking this fucking, it was this little fat Asian kid's bed, and I'm much bigger and fatter. So I had broke it, and I remember I had to duct tape it all up. And I was filming, I had a different podcast, Regret the Podcast. I was just recording in there. And I remember I was Tindering and shit with chicks. And I slept with a couple of chicks in that little period. But we never went back to my place. I didn't fuck anyone in the Sunset Park little twin Asian boys bed that was constantly broken. I got fucking crinks in my back. But I would tell chicks, "Oh, I'm in Sunset Park." And they're like, "Oh, Sunset Park, okay." And I'm like, "Yeah, it's so far away. I don't know." Yeah. Life's pretty funny. Life's been so funny now. I want to tell jokes for a living, I love doing it. I love making people laugh. After I moved to Sunset Park, I moved to a place 134th Street in New York, and I lived there for exactly 1 month. And the first week, I had no roommates because there was this couple that were just away. It was a funny couple too. I'll make fun of people. It was a guy that was a very handy man. He was fit. He could do things around the house. He was a cool guy. And then it was just his fat girlfriend that smoked cigarettes. They were very nice. And then I was renting it from this little fit chick. And there was a fucking Checkers nearby. I never had a Checkers. And Checkers is so fucking lame. Checkers sucks, dude. If you've never eaten at Checkers, the fast food place, it's one of these places that really holds on to their condiments. I guess Burger King does that shit. They all do it now, but this place specifically was you get one condiment. Fucking Checkers. Checker's so lame. And during that time, I was doing, like, I have, like, OCD, you know, I gotta check things, you know, I'm constantly thinking about things. And I was doing, like, scientific research, you know, for money, where, like, I was doing, like, OCD therapy, and they were giving me fucking weed pills to help with my OCD. And this is when I was working for this college. And, yeah, and the first time I took these weed pills, I got fucked up high as shit. And there was a day when I was working when I was, like, training students how to do, like, video shit, because I did video stuff. And I was high as shit, and I'm like, I can't be taking these fucking pills. They're fucking me up. And they're not helping me with OCD. Another test I had to do was, like, they showed me, like, images, and they would, like, shock me. And I had to, like, respond to the shocks. And they, like, were testing me to see how much shocking I could withstand. And I didn't want to be, like, a pussy, so, like, I tried to amp it up, you know, to the most shocking. And then, like, when we were done, I was asking the chick, I was like, can you just do it a little more? I just want to see how much it is. And I was like, oh, fuck, yeah. That chick was a little cutie. I asked that chick out on a date, and she turned me down. I was like, a nice doctor chick would be cool. Yeah, just going to fucking Colombia, doing fucking tests on my OCD. I was seeing, like, this therapist talking about OCD, and I had to turn on the fucking faucet in the bathroom and then leave it alone and be just okay with leaving the faucet on or, like, leaving a fan on. This fucking guy had an accent. I don't know where he was from. That was a fucking weird time in my life. So I lived there, and then I lived in Bushwick. I don't know if you've been to Bushwick, Brooklyn. Very hipster place. I lived in a windowless apartment, and it was full of fucking roaches, and it was hot as shit. It was the fucking summer. And I would just, like, all week I would, like, I don't know, I was, like, in between jobs for a while. So there were a couple weeks where I didn't have jobs, so I was just, like, waking up in the afternoon, and I would do comedy, like, open mics. And then, like, on the weekend, like, Friday, Saturday, I would go out and just, like, polish off, like, half a bottle of vodka, black out, go to the bar, get turned down, do it the next night. Every now and then just get in arguments with fucking chicks about saying words like fag or retard. Which maybe, in hindsight, maybe you shouldn't say those words. I don't know. I'm still saying them, but maybe it's wrong. Maybe I'm allowed to say those words. Maybe I am a fag retard. You don't know. But, like, yeah, I would buy, like, a bottle of fucking flavored. This is all alleged. This could be a lie, in case someone important listens to this. But I'd buy, like, a bottle of, like, flavored liquor, because there's, like, this fucking liquor store that, like, always had on sale, like, this flavored vodka. It'd be, like, $10 for, like, a liter. So I just, like, do half a liter one night, half a liter the other night, and then just kill beers all night. So I'd go into the fucking bar just with, like, half a liter deep of fucking vodka, and then kill beers, and then, like, get strike out, and then hang out at the Burger King next day. In New York, I've done great on Tinder. I've been kind of a fucking mess here in terms of going out and meeting chicks. Now I'm in a relationship, but before, like, I'm killing it. I was killing it on Tinder, but, like, going out, I was just getting too fucked up. I don't know. I was just a wild, crazy guy. I would just get fucked up. And then there was a Burger King near my house. I'd walk down there, eat a couple of dollar burgers, maybe some nuggets, you know. Fucking fuel up, drink a fucking half a liter of vodka, and go out again. And that was my life. And then I just spend the week, like, wallowing, you know, doing open mics, pursuing my stand-up comedy dream. Now things are coming together. They're not coming together, but things are more stable. I'm not so fucking crazed. Because, like, I almost got to the point where I ran out of money, and my buddy had to forward me cash, but then I finally got a job, you know. And I'm doing okay now. Yeah, and then I moved to Williamsburg, Brooklyn, which is a fancy-ass hipster town. And I moved near a fucking bar. I I moved near a bar that I like to go out to and fucking try to score. Try to score fucking chicks, you know? Fuck bitches. And I didn't even utilize my time there. I barely went out. I was always fucking tired. I was dating some chicks off Tinder at the time. One, she was cool. She was great. And yeah. And my roommate was nuts, which I've talked about before. And now I'm in fucking, then I got a studio apartment here and fucking, I mean, the Williamsburg period was whatever. I was blacking out then too. But yeah, now, and then I moved, I'm just going to leave it. I don't even want to tell you. Then I moved to a place in Queens, and now I moved to another place in Queens. And this has just been my fucking New York life. It's been 2 years. And I'm like, now I'm feeling like I have more of a grasp on things. I feel more comfortable in places. Things are whatever, you know. I'm putting out material that I like to put out. But maybe I'm not as challenged as I'd like to be. And I feel a little reckless like last episode when I kind of went over the hill. But that's just me, guys. Let me take another sip. One of the things I want to talk about was ranking people. How like when people go into a room, they look for who's the coolest, right? Like if you're new somewhere and you see someone who's very social, you know, they're touching a lot of people. A lot of people are like, oh, look at this fuckface. And you're like, oh, I want to know that people. I want to know that person, rather. And then if there's like a bunch of people in the corner who are just sitting there, just being all weird, you're like, I don't want to know these fucking weird corner people. And that's just how we are as a species. We like the most social people. We gravitate towards them, people with charisma, people with confidence. But they're not always the best people, you know? They can be lame fucks, basic bitches, fuck shit, fickas. It's an interesting thing about, like, looks and attractiveness. I'm getting into some real fucking shit. Like, if you're a chick that's boring and suddenly you get pretty, then suddenly you're interesting. And I can't imagine what that's like. I'd like to talk to a chick that wasn't pretty for a while and then became pretty and just, like, talk about how different her life was. I love a chick ugly duck syndrome. Because your perception of the world is really only how, like, people perceive you. And how you think of people and how other people have treated you. You know? I mean, even the thing with, like, if you're a hot dude. If you're a hot dude and chicks like you and shit, and you're doing sports or whatever. I don't know. It's an interesting place. Maybe. Are the most popular people have the best families? I guess there's a lot of artists who had fucked up lives, and they become popular because they put good art. But they're not, like, traditionally popular, you know? Like, just someone who's, like, charismatic and social and, like, fit. You know, people like. Why am I talking about this? I don't know. I just think about this shit. Think about how people, like, try to get to know people that they consider, like, above them, you know? Like, socially or, like, career-wise. They try to, like, work their way up, you know? And the only reason they're interested in this person is because they're above them. And that's kind of fucked up. You should just be interested in a person just cause. Not because they're above, just because they're interesting. They have interesting things to say. You know, they're funny or, like, I don't know, they tickle your balls after work. They stick a finger in your ass. They lick your eyelids or something weird. But I guess why even talk to anyone? I don't know. People are fucking dumb. People are fucking dumb. I'm trying to do a joke now on stage about how, like, in 6th grade I did a talent show. And I did this joke about how reading class was boring and it killed with the kids. Fucking murdered. And the teachers didn't really like it. They were like, it was a competition to get on the talent show. And then some fucking slow kid was doing, like, joke book jokes and he got on. But it's only because he was slow and people feel bad. And I didn't get on, even though I was telling some fucking edgy-ass shit and I was getting actual laughs. But it was just like my person scale. Like, because he was slow, he had more points. I had to be more, like, with the flow, like, fucking basic shit or something. Because I was just, like, a regular white kid. I had no, or whatever. I was this fat white kid. So my person points were in like the negative. And then I tell like fucking edgy, like fucking fuck reading class jokes. And then that just like, it gets a laugh, but they're like, you can't be doing this. And then I just wonder if the slow kid were doing these reading jokes, if like he would have made it. And maybe that he would have made it, but they would have had him change his material. But talent shows, competitions are all bullshit. I mean, judging art, judging jokes. Like, joke competitions are ridiculous. Because it isn't even about laughs. I've done a lot of joke competitions. Like, who gets the most laughs doesn't necessarily win. It's like political shit. Which is getting back to my other point about fucking, like, ranking people in a room. Like, being like, this person's important, I want to know them. This girl's important, I want to know them. I like when I say person, you know, I mean dude, or I'm fucking sexist. I'm a sexist ass motherfucker. So my only point here is, don't judge people. Don't rank people, you know? We're all just people trying to get by. Why are we fucking everyone's fucking perception of the world is all fucked and fuck. And like we feel like certain people can't say things and other people can say things. And you know, it's all fucked. We're all fucked. The world's fucked. Everyone's fucked. Fuck. I have no fucking point here. You know, just be nice to each other. You know, just take care of one another, you know? Tickle a guy's ass, you know? Wink into a guy's earlobe, you know? Maybe people who aren't cool got something interesting to say. Or maybe I'm just a fucking idiot. Fucking people. What am I even trying to say here about fucking ranking people? I'm trying to make a joke about this on stage, about how we do it and how it's fucking retarded. But it's just how, like, human nature is. We look for, like, the alpha. Alpha is such a big term. Alpha, beta. We look for the fucking leader of the pack. You know, the guy that people are going to support. You know? Or the chick that's cool or hot. And then these people start to get this sense of self that's so big, it's sort of like the winner's win complex, where if you keep winning, you'll keep winning. And we follow. And then maybe there's other people that are shy and sit in the sides. And we're like, well, fuck these shy fuckers. But then there's other shy fuckers that maybe go to them. And then they start ranking each other. And then there's a top dog shy fucker. And then life just has this full circle where every part of life we're ranking each other, creating hierarchies and dominance hierarchies. And it's just the natural order of things. Maybe that's just how it is. Maybe we're trying to get things socialized, social, where like everyone's equal, but things aren't equal. There are people who are top dogs, and there's people who are shit dogs. Oh, a good old shit dog, stepping on shit, sucking on a dick, bop 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 big. But yeah, maybe we are separate. And if they're forced to be equal, we freak out because we're like, no, we're better. Maybe people are better. You know? I don't know. I'd like things to be nice, but they aren't. I've lived in this world. You know, I'm an adult. Things aren't nice. Things are fucked up. The world isn't nice. It's not like fucking on TV where things work out. Things don't work out. People get hurt. I see homeless people every day. People are dying. Nobody gives a fuck. Everyone only cares about themselves. It's a selfish, cruel world. But it's not so bad. Things can be nice too. I'm not that cynical. Things are nice too. You know, coming in pussies, fucking eating fucking nice pizza pie, a little pizza pie. Just be a little nicer. Get some morals, is what I'm saying. Or don't. Fuck everyone. I don't care. I do care. I don't know. I was a homeless guy on the train today. He was looking for change. He was like a diabetic. He was hooked up to an oxygen mask, and I had $2 in my pocket. But I'm like, every now and then I'll give something, but like, yeah, you can't give something every time. It's just impossible. I'm like, I'm worried about my own finances. I know $2 is whatever, but it's a tough place out there. Tough world. It's hard to know what's right to do. I don't know. Maybe being selfish is the way to go. But no, nobody likes a selfish person, actually. You got to be a little selfless. People like people that give. No, that's true. Let me restart. People like people who give. So be more giving. Give what you can. Like, be overall, like, caring about your needs and shit. But, like, there's nothing more important than being socially vibrant. So you got to give. People like people that are nice and they give. But, like, have a backbone. It's like a balance. Why am I giving advice here? Why does anyone care what I have to say? What have I done in my life? I'm moving to another studio apartment in Queens. But considering, like, I guess that's doing better than other people if you live with your fucking, I don't know. But yeah, give back. Be nice. Be helpful. Be useful. Suck a dick. Suck 2 dicks. Suck 3 dicks. Suck 4 dicks. Suck 5 dicks. Suck 6 dicks. Suck 7 dicks. If you suck 8, that's your fix. And that's been this episode. IP AIDS. I'm Matt Miller Comedy on YouTube, Matt Miller Real on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Trying to be more active in all this shit. Putting out some quality content to make you all laugh. Matt Miller Comedy on Patreon. Thank you all for listening. And until next time, this has been Militant Affection. I am Matt Miller. Goodbye.
Militant affection. Militant affection.